Before we dive in, take a moment. What are you grateful for right now? And I don't mean the big stuff, not the job, not the health, not the home or the car that you drive, not the deep, I love my family kind of gratitude. I mean the small, ridiculous, beautifully human things, like your matcha latte being the perfect temperature, or the fact that your Wi Fi hasn't glitched yet today. Or maybe just that you got through another week without rage quitting your inbox. Take a breath. Breathe in with me. Hold and exhale. Gratitude starts there, in the tiny things that keeps us grounded. Welcome to the Balanced Recruiter, a slightly unhinged, definitely honest, and occasionally helpful space where we talk about burnout, balance, career chaos, and why your to-do list still has 19 things on it, even though you've been working all day, in theory. Hi, I'm Chastity, recruiter, trainer, puppy mom, and professional plate spinner. I handle everything from onboarding to offboarding, job description slaying, to comp agreement wrangling, all while dodging laundry and resisting the urge to book a runaway trip to Lanai, preferably to the Four Seasons Sensei Resort, where my biggest responsibility would be deciding between ocean view or poolside breakfast. And today's a little different. It's our 15th episode, guys! Which means it's time for our special edition, the Gratitude Reset. Yay! Real quick before we dive in, I just want to say how grateful I am for you folks for always tuning in to the Balanced Recruiter episodes. Let's be real. Life's been a lot lately. Work, people, deadlines, expectations. Sometimes gratitude feels like one more thing to do on the to-do list. But here's the thing. Gratitude doesn't erase the chaos. It gives it context. It's okay to say, yeah, I'm grateful, but I'm also really exhausted. You can appreciate your opportunities and still admit that life feels like juggling knives blindfolded sometimes. So, before we move forward, I want you to think about the last few weeks. What have you actually made it through? What did you survive that maybe no one even noticed? Because those small wins, they count. I know science and gratitude sounds like a cheesy Pinterest quote, but stay with me. Studies show that practicing gratitude, even for 30 seconds a day, literally rewires your brain to spot the good faster. It helps lower stress hormones, boosts resilience, and makes those random Tuesday breakdowns a little less dramatic. So, the next time you're spiraling, try this. Instead of asking, why is everything going wrong? Ask, what's one thing going right now? It doesn't fix everything, but it shifts the weight. And when those times are coming at you, even if you have to write that one thing on a post-it note, do it. Because it's 30 seconds of you writing, looking at it, hearing it through your own voice in your head that will help. I'll be honest. Gratitude and I haven't always been besties. There were times I was just numb, too tired to care, too overworked to notice the good stuff. And then one day, I caught myself sitting outside with Ruru, my puppy, and just breathing. No emails, no notifications, just that moment. And I thought, all right, this is what existing feels like. Sometimes gratitude isn't about joy, it's about presence, about reminding yourself that even if things aren't perfect, You're still here. You're still trying. You're still doing the best you can. All right, let's do a little gratitude reset together. Take a deep breath in and out. Now, think of 3 things you're grateful for. Don't overthink it. It's the first 3 things that pop in your head. Maybe it's your morning playlist, your favorite snack. Maybe it's the matcha latte you're drinking right now, or the fact that someone finally refilled the office paper towels. Now, think of one person who's made your life a little easier lately. Maybe send them a quick text or give them a call after this episode. Not a long message, just a simple, hey, I appreciate you. Because connection is part of gratitude too. And I'm sure they're going to really appreciate that. This week's sticky note reminder: gratitude won't fix everything, but it will change how you carry it. Stick that one somewhere you'll see it. Maybe next to the mirror, or heck, on your laptop next to your stress snacks. If you're in a tough season right now, maybe life's heavy, maybe you're burnt out, maybe you're just tired. Remember that gratitude isn't about pretending things are fine. It's about finding one small thing that reminds you why you keep going. And if you can, check in on someone else too. Shoot them a quick text, make a quick call, because you never know how much that might mean to someone today. And if you're the one who needs a check-in, my DMs are always open. All right, team, we've made it to episode 15, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for being here, for listening, for showing up in your own messy human way. If this podcast has given you even one moment of clarity, laughter, or calm, that means everything to me. Thanks for hanging out with me today on The Balance Recruiter. If today's balance means slowing down long enough to be grateful for something, even something tiny, that's enough. New episodes drop every week, just in time for the weekend. Be sure to follow, share, and drop a rating if you can. It helps this little community grow. And remember, burnout is real. Balance is the goal. And I'm somewhere in between, definitely daydreaming about sticking my feet in the pool at the Four Seasons in Lanai.